Today we'll be starting on a new building in our conservation area. It's going to be an upgraded version of the building that we made in the previous video. So we're going to start right away with the overall construction of it and some parts of the flooring. So sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Thanks so much for tuning in today. My name is Sashaline, and in this video we're going to be building and starting on a new construction for the conservation area. Some of the buildings that you will see in screen have been made in the previous video. That's the smaller information center, which is inspired by the Alto Tomega building in Portugal. Once again, hopefully I pronounced the name correctly. Most likely not, but hopefully I did, sort of. It's going to be, an upgraded version of that. And on the sides of this building, we'll be using that building that we made in the previous one. We will still be using the smaller variation later down the line, because we're going to be creating a food store close by this building, whenever it's situated in the zoo. And therefore we'll be using that first variation. So it's not like that we made that building and now we're going to be making like an upgraded variation and just get rid of the other one. That's not the case. And actually a part of the upgraded version is going to be included with the older variation. And that's the portion that we're going to be constructing. As you can see, we already have like some things going. And that's because the placement of the smaller variation took a little bit of time. I think maybe in total it took around 45 minutes or so, because it contained so many pieces. I wasn't able to make it into like a proper blueprint. So I had to use the enclosure variation to make blueprints. So like place a barrier gate and then enclose the building itself with a barrier and save it that way. Of course, I'm not able that way to make it sort of like very adjusting here and there, as in like the fine tuning. At the end we were able to place it fairly okay, like not 100% the way that I tried to make it, because of course you'll be relocating the whole enclosure pretty much. Therefore you're not able to just move the building itself, because again it contains too many pieces. But at the end of the day we were able to manage to place two of those buildings in, and they'll be on the side of the overall building, and the inner portion, that's the section that we're going to be working on. And it will be accessible for the guests. So at the end of the day we'll be having a whole path section going inside of it. So we'll be having like the front door section, which is the view that we are currently looking at in the video. And from there the guests will be able to move towards the other side of that circle. And the idea as of now is that we're going to be turning that into a viewing area for a future enclosure for the animal, which at this very moment I'm not sure which one that's going to be. Of course, we'll be having like a couple buildings. Also, later on we'll be creating a hotel, which we are actually already working on Twitch. Because all the videos that you see on YouTube have been used gameplay that is from live streams over on Twitch. So if you're interested in seeing all these builds live and how we get to the point of creating all these buildings, then feel free to check out a future live stream over on Twitch. We'll leave a link in the description down below, which will redirect you to the Twitch channel itself. So this building is pretty much a upgraded version of the building that we made before. The use of this building as a whole in general will be the same as the other variation. So this is like an information center. And because it's also part of the conservation area that we've been working on so far in this project, it is like very important to educate guests in some way. So we'll be placing an animal talk point in this building on the inside. And they'll be like connected to the future enclosure that we're going to be making at some point. Again, not sure for which animal that's going to be. We will be connecting it to that enclosure. That will be like a source of information for the guests. We'll also make like a couple custom signs that in the future we'll be making too, also shown in these YouTube videos. And that's like the way to like educate guests as best as possible. So also with like television screens and speakers and just the whole shebang. And the buildings on the side that we made before will be turned into a information desk, and also a drink shop. And to fully make it work, the building that we made before, so like the first variation, they'll be placed on the outside, also changed a little bit, and they'll be turned into a food store. So then we have information, we have drinks, and we have food. So all like the necessary thingies. I think at some point we'll be like making a toilet building as well to just get the full spectrum going in what guests want and need. But of course, as of now, I'm not entirely sure where that building is going to be because, at this stage, we haven't really constructed it yet. For now, though, I will leave you all with the remaining of the speed build. Hopefully, you will enjoy, as always, all the links in the description down below. Also for the TikTok channel, which is quite fun to do so far as well. Made some pretty nice little videos if you're interested in that too. And for all the other socials, the description below will provide you with all the links necessary to see those pages. So feel free to check those out as well. For now, once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Enjoy the remaining of the video. Hopefully I will see you all in a future live stream over on Twitch, and otherwise in a future video over here on YouTube. But for now, thank you all so much once again. I'll see you all later. Stay safe. Have a good one. Bye bye.
This one is